I get it in and get it gone in the same night. Ain't about to play with you, I never been a lane type. If you ain't hustling, no, we don't live the same life.
I don't want that song to end. I love that song. It's called Motivation by D-Way, and he is my guest today. So I'm Camille Cower. I'm your host for the E-Spot with Camille. And without further ado, here's hip hop artist, North Carolina native, D-Way in the building.
What's going on?
What's going on? Welcome to my live. I know it's not as exciting as a live show, but it's as good as it gets until live events come back. So how are you? How's everything going on your side of the world since we're in the same state?
Right.
Finally.
Everything good, man. I really been protesting lately more than I've been on the music, to be honest.
Oh yeah. So which
Yeah.
of the protests have you been involved in? And are you wearing your mask? Sorry, I have to pull the mom card out.
For sure.
Like that's what keeps me from going is I'm like I'll get passionate and I'm claustrophobic anyway, so I'm like it'll be really hard if people
Yeah.
keep like I can't hear you, I can't hear you. I'll just be like okay. So I'm
Yeah.
really proud of you being out there and being safe.
Yeah.
And what is getting involved with all the different processes, what does that mean for you? What made you get involved?
To be honest, I always had knowledge of it, but I'm not political at all, you feel me? So I don't try to overstep my boundaries, even though I know the situation. But I seen what was going on in Raleigh. So I had went to Raleigh, you know what I mean, and kind of got in the midst of it, but I didn't know how many like other races really, you know what I mean, had love for us. So once I really seen that with my own eyes, it just made me want to get more involved. So I just
I think
that's what
that's the
moved.
best part of it is just seeing that so many people are really noticing. And I don't know if it's because we're all home and we have more time to really pay attention to news beyond ourselves, or even just being so like with social media, just being so consistent where you're just bombarded by the information that you no longer have any excuse to sit on the sidelines. And
Yeah,
it's like my father, he was involved in SNCC and Freedom Riders and so on, and he was just like when he had to do all these marches in the South because he came down from Philly and marched down here to help get voting for Southern blacks in North Carolina and Georgia
right.
and stuff. He was like, it was just us mainly. There would be like a couple of people here and there, but you look on TV and you saw in person, it's everybody. Everybody's out and they're mad and they want
Yeah,
change. So
yeah.
again, really proud of you. But that's not what you're famous for. What you're famous for is your other vocal talents of letting your voice be heard is rapping. Like, how did you? Let's start from the beginning. So, where are you from, and how did your interest in music grow?
Well, I was born in Raleigh actually, where you at. But I moved to Virginia when I was probably like 7, and I was around it then, but I was too. I ain't gonna say shy, but I wasn't really confident as far as actually rapping. So I used to try to make beats and play on the keyboard and do stuff like that. But once I moved back to Virginia once I got to high school. So when I was in like 9th grade, I noticed people around me trying to rap, but I'm like, I think I can do it better. You feel me? So once I actually showed people, they just went crazy. So I knew I had a voice then. So I've been doing it ever since. But I just took it serious probably the past, I would say maybe 2016.
Okay. Wow. So, what age were you when you first realized, oh, I'm really good at this, compared to how long it took you to actually make it your career choice?
I say probably like 16.
Okay.
Yeah, probably like 16.
S-
Yeah.
What do you think changed for you that made you realize, all right, I need to stop just making beats for other people and doing all this other stuff and just really focus on myself and put myself in a situation where I could be the star?
Right. I mean, I could. It was kind of undeniable because I wouldn't. I'm not the type to like. If I seen you, I wouldn't tell you like, "Hey, I rap. Check out my." I don't really do it like that. I might be in a room full of people and I might just play a song that I know don't nobody know who it is and see, I get reactions that I know are genuine. I mean, so I got so many genuine reactions. It just gave me the confidence to do it.
Oh, that's fantastic. Now, what was some of your inspiration for music? Like, who did you like listening to growing up?
Growing up, for sure. My mom was like a big Biggie fan, so Biggie and Pop, of course, and then I say 50 Cent, Ti, Lil Wayne, guys like that.
No, those are some great choices.
Yeah.
And now, so how was life growing up for you? And like, you were listening to these different musicians, you were traveling back and forth from Virginia, North Carolina. Do you feel like any of those influences you use in your music?
Yeah, for sure, definitely all of them, to be honest. In certain ways, like I got a song on my latest project called G Unit,
Okay.
and it's kind of based off of 50 Cent, his whole vibe from when he first came out.
I can't wait to hear it because I really like. I mean, if G Unit, if 50 Cent came out with something right now, I probably would like it. He was one of my favorites. And like you
Right.
mentioned before, I was more of a, yeah, I was around during the East Coast West Coast thing, so I'm
Yeah.
definitely more West Coast. But I
For
can't deny Biggie's talent and so on. And 50
sure.
Cent, Eminem, all of them were, and Ti
I'm
even.
I'm definitely Tupac though.
Yeah,
Diehard Tupac for
yeah.
sure.
Well, happy belated birthday to Tupac. As a matter of fact,
Right.
yesterday was his birthday. So with everything going on, are you noticing or have you been like starting to make music that kind of speaks to what's going on? Like, do you feel, since you are an activist now, do you feel like you're starting to change your music in a way that reflects what's going on? Have you been working on things in that nature or
Yeah,
sticking to
it's
your,
I,
yeah.
I have I haven't got anything recorded lately, but I definitely has been on my mind heavy. So I know, and the way my process is, it's definitely about what's going on around me. So it's coming soon for sure. I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about it real heavy.
No, I'm grateful for that because it's, kids may not read history books to the extent that they really get what's going on, but sometimes music, art, films, and so on that would really inspire kids to see what we went through. And I, that's why I always curious if being home, being stuck home, the pandemic and everything going on, and then with all this social injustice going on as well, it's just like a perfect storm of creation, in that sense too. So I was wondering if you were being inspired by it, and
Right.
especially being right there at the protest and
Yeah.
when,
It got to it. If it don't inspire you, something not right. You know what I mean? It
right.
got to inspire you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because even for myself, I've noticed that I want to change my show a little bit more where I make sure I always bring up how people are feeling with everything going on. Because, as much as I like to kind of glaze over it, the back of everybody's mind, you can't stop thinking about it.
Yeah,
You know,
this is yeah this a time where we really can't. Everybody got each other back, so
hmm
we got to put it out there.
yeah, yeah. So, speaking of working with some amazing artists, or G Unit being an inspiration for one of your songs, you recently worked with probably the most famous North Carolina rapper of this generation, anyway.
All right.
Sorry, Ninth Wonder, you're famous too, but right now everybody just thinks of him as the DJ because he's always going live. But you
Yeah,
know, so Ninth Wonder as well. But you just recently worked with DaBaby. Can you speak a little bit about that? Because everybody loves DaBaby.
yeah. Everybody love the baby. Yeah, but yeah, it was yeah, man. It was great working with him. We really we got a song. It's on my latest project too. It's called "Forgot I Was a Rapper." I mean, but everybody really been asking me what's going on with the video. We got paperwork and everything situated to get it done. So I'm just waiting. I mean, they real busy right now. They the biggest in the world. So I'm just waiting on them to get situated, and we gonna put that video out for everybody, and I mean, do
I can't wait because I his videos start a dance movement. So do you already have a
Right.
dance planned out for?
Nah, I can't dance. I can't dance like the baby.
No. Look, I don't think he's doing much dancing. I think it's the dancers around him, except for the
Yeah.
arm thing. Look, I had to make sure I shaved. Yeah, the arm
Yeah, we definitely gonna
with
make it exciting.
Danny Lee or whatever.
Yeah, we
Oh, I
definitely.
can't wait. I love his songs. Just for the
Yeah,
dance. I mean, I love dancing, much like your aunt in that sense. I love dancing. So
right.
anything that can dance into the club. But I want to show a little bit, just they got to hear a little bit of your music and the intro since I use motivation. And like Rhonda said, you can dance, baby. So we like I know how family what is it, talent shows go. I'm sure at your house with
Yeah,
as many really creative people in your family, they're probably a lot of fun. Like I want to be
I
invited
got
to the next family reunion. Oh, sure.
you. Got to invite for sure.
All right, well, I'm going to bring up your music video so they can see it. And this is I Ain't Lucky by D. Oops. I took him out instead of me. Sorry, the buttons are really close together in my defense. All right, so here.
Man, that one real quick, Joe. I got a break.
Yeah. Only way, yeah. It's way, I separated from the struggle, then got married to my hustle. I got patience on my side, took some losses I would rush. It's like I got too much pride, wanna help but I don't trust. Just thank God that I'm alive, triple blessed, no I ain't lucky. I separated from the struggle, then got married to my hustle. I got patience on my side, took some losses I would rush. It's like I got too much pride, wanna help but I don't trust. Just thank God that I'm alive, triple blessed, no I ain't lucky. Ain't no holding me back, yeah, it's on now. Telling the niggas to calm down. I heard they say that I fell low. Can you tell they don't know what they talking about? You came in real with fake, nah. Separate love from hate, yeah. You keep it solid with me. I promise that we gon' be straight. I try to give them the game, but you know they ain't listen. I done got focus, it's over for niggas. Talking more shit if you don't go and get it. Don't front him nothing, he act like a villain. Used to the fake, I resemble the difference. Doubted myself, yeah, I knew I was strong. Room full of flaw, I might feel I'm alone. Thought we were keeping it real, I was wrong. Me and the struggle, we separated. I might talk a little shit, but I'm never hating. Breed gave me the game, now we elevate. Them L's gave a nigga hella patience, so we celebrate. Every time that money triple on us, got one team, I ain't switching on them, playing both sides. Guess you really I separated from the struggle, then got married to my hustle. I got patience on my side, took some losses I would rush. It's like I got too much pride, wanna help but I don't trust. Just thank God that I'm alive, triple blessed, no I ain't lucky. I separated from the struggle, then got married to my hustle. I got patience on my side, took some losses I would rush. It's like I got too much pride, wanna help but I don't trust. Just thank God that I'm alive, triple blessed, no I ain't lucky. Yeah. Turn my losses into lessons, ain't no letting off, no gas. Put these niggas under pressure. It's M's in my future, gotta make a few investments. Wanna see me down bad, but that's why I don't respect. I just check, nobody perfect, but I never pray. A lot of the homies that turn into snakes. Should've stayed down, but you couldn't wait. Hustle like me, I did that in your face. It ain't my fault you don't do for your kid. It ain't my fault that you don't get it in. See if you knew better, you gotta do better. I know these fuck niggas never gon' win. I don't think they understand, nah. Young nigga with a plan, yeah. Heard they sleeping on the board, yeah. Better lay up all the sand, yeah. Only hustle is a part of my vision. Got a question that they probably ain't with you. In the trap, I ain't partying with you. Trendsetter swear I gotta be ready from the struggle, then got married to my hustle. I got patience on my side, took some losses I would rush. It's like I got too much pride, wanna help but I don't trust. Just thank God that I'm alive, triple blessed, no I ain't lucky. I separated from the struggle, then got married to my hustle. I got patience on my side, took some losses I would rush. It's like I got too much pride, wanna help but I don't trust. Just thank God that I'm alive, triple blessed, no I ain't lucky.
Wow. So can you tell us a little bit about that music video? Was it shot here in North Carolina or did you shoot it somewhere else?
Yeah, that was actually shot in Raleigh. We was downtown Raleigh. we really didn't even have a treatment, to be honest. We just we was like kind of winging it, like just finding spots. The police was kicking us out of spots and everything downtown.
Wait. You couldn't just pay them with that stack of money? Just kidding. You're like, hey, just kidding. Well, I'm not getting in trouble with the police. I don't take tickets.
Oh no.
Just that's hilarious. So when you guys decide to make music videos, I'm very curious about this. Like, how do you just happen on to doing it? Like, how does that even start?
It depends. It depends on the song. Like if it's a song we got a lot of expectations for, then we'll plan it out and do a treatment and really map it out. But if it's just something that just move us and we like, man, we need to do this tomorrow, we'll just, you know what I mean, kind of wing it. Like them, a lot of times they might be the best videos though.
Yeah, no, I'm learning.
Yeah.
So like, what did you guys bring with? Was the tape already there? The caution tape and everything? Like,
yeah, that's what I was talking about when I said we just finding spots. Yeah, we found spots like that, and we just used the best. But that was a dope look. When we seen it, we was like, we know the police gonna come, but we got to get this scene. It'd be that type of thing.
Now, what do you guys shoot with? Do you like video camera or iPhones?
Yeah.
Or?
Yeah, my director on that one was Illy Rock. He's out of Rocky Mount. Yeah, he got a lot of dope stuff. He worked with a lot of he worked with industry guys, and he just do a lot of dope work. But he got the best quality you can get. Okay. Yeah, for sure.
No, I have to keep him. I'm gonna have to get his information just in case.
Yeah.
I want to happen to do a music.
Yes. Shout out Illy Rock.
Illy Rock. I have to look him up. That's cool. Now, the people that are in the video with you, are they part of your, like, are they producers with you or just friends that you can always count on to be there for you?
I think my producer was in that video with me. My producer, Tony Tessico, and the other ones like my brothers and things of that nature. The guys that work on the music with me, they more behind the scenes, like. But my producer definitely he definitely is on the scene a lot. His name is Tony Tessico.
That explains the getting gas out of Texaco at the beginning of the video.
Yeah.
I was like, what's the thing with Texaco?
Yeah.
Tony Texaco is your producer.
Yeah, we got real good chemistry, so you're gonna hear him on 90% of the tags on my songs.
Now, is he also local to Raleigh as well, or did you?
Nah, he's out of Jacksonville, North Carolina.
Okay. Near the Air Force Base, or no, Marines? Something's down in Jacksonville.
Yeah, it's a lot. I don't know exactly neither, but it's a lot of military camp.
I feel like I had to fly in there once, but I don't remember. Okay. Wow, that's really neat. So, I know you have a lot of great things coming up, and we're so excited to hear about everything that you're doing. But I want to give kids or people who may be interested in getting in the music industry, I want you to give them some advice on how they could get started to get to a point where you are. Because obviously you have a great team around you, but you had to find them. How did you go about that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely nowhere where I want to be, but you got to have a team. A lot of people, they just use their homeboys and think, I mean, that's going to work, but you got to have people that's there for a reason. You need a cameraman, you need a graphic person, you need PR, you need a producer, you need all of that before you do anything. Your homeboy's going to be there regardless, but you got to have people that's going to work and just stay consistent. That's the most important thing.
Very valid point, staying consistent. Now, what do you think helped you the most so far with your music career? Because we were talking about this a little bit off air, where being an artist, you don't just wear one hat of just being an artist. You still have to do all your media stuff. You have to learn editing. I mean, you have to learn a lot of different things. What do you think helped you most that you had to learn outside of obviously rapping and playing on the keyboards and so on?
Probably I'll say engaging with the fans and just marketing, like just making sure you keep people engaged and try to stay. I could be way more consistent myself. So that's something right there I can do way better. But being consistent and having good marketing. And sometimes it might come from you. Sometimes it might come from somebody on the team. But you just got to be good as one. You just never know. Like
Right, right.
you
You
never
never
know.
know who's watching or paying
Yeah.
attention. Yeah. Just make sure that I'm not missing any comments. I know I'm seeing a lot of family shout outs, so I'm gonna go ahead and go through those for you. Put Adams, Tequila Adams, DeAndre Fat Boy Adams, Larry Epps, Michelle Hooper, Brooks Adams, and Toya Hooper, all shouting you out. Move one of these things off screen because it kind of went up really high. And let me change so you can see all this different stuff. And of course, Rhonda's in the comments saying hi, nephew. And then Larry Epps saying what up, cuz. And then Maya Cousins in the comments, hi, Barbara. And oh, we already talked about that you can dance. And Put Adam said, keep going, only way is up. Now you have so
Fact.
many great family members that are supporting you. So what do you think moving forward? Where would you want to be and feel like, okay, now I'm accomplished. I'm where I want to be. What would that look like for you?
You mean as far as music or just
Mm-hmm.
period? As far as music,
Music, or if you have other aspirations, you never know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Far as music, I really wanna. I'm kind of to the point where I wanna get to that top level myself, but I really wanna start a label and bring a lot of the younger guys on and get them going because I learned so much that now I just wanna give all the free game back and put my people in position.
Oh, that's awesome. So I want to make sure I put up your social media stuff so people know where they can find you. So I know Instagram is Kingway. Is that the best way for people to get in contact with you if they're
Yeah,
interested in?
Kingway on Instagram, Kingway __ on Instagram, and official D-Way on Twitter, YouTube D-Way TV.
Oh, yeah, you guys can see all of his other um, music. Now, let's see. I don't want to put you on the spot. Oh, wait, here's another one. Tell us about your process as far as putting words to music. And do you write most of your own songs?
Now, my producer I was telling you about, Tony Tessico,
Mm-hmm.
we actually, like, I know it sounds cliche, but we really don't like write anything. Like we'll just, a lot of times we might just sit down in the session in the same way me and you talking right now. We'll just be having a conversation and we might start on the beat like that and I get ideas from that and we'll just create it like from scratch. Just going out the vibe really.
Wow. See, I didn't know that. I thought, well, I've only seen the music process happen on TV. so,
Yeah.
so that's in a way. I'm glad you asked that. Wow. So you just then, because you guys are recording it, so you're able to memorize it that way.
Yeah, and I see a lot of guys. I see a lot of guys say that in their interviews and stuff. Say they don't write. Like I know people be thinking like, how you do that, but
Mhm.
it's really is the same as writing kind of. It's just with the mic in front of you. So if you had a pad in front of you, and as soon as you think of the line, you write it down. Instead of writing it down, you get to say it at that time and hear exactly how it sounds. So it's just cut. It's really kind of cutting out the middleman of the whole process. To be honest.
Oh wow. So from that process, like how long does it normally take to complete a song? Like, is it?
It depends. It depends on, honestly, like how much you feeling the vibe, like how much you liking the beat. You might have a lot going on that day, and you just got to get it off your chest, and it'll go faster. That's what it really depends on.
Okay. And from that point to being a finished product, how long does that normally take?
Oh, it's far as the song wise is done. Now, of course, the business got to get handled after the fact, but that's not, if you just putting out a single. That's not, it's not no long process either. But
Okay.
as far as the song process is, it's not long. It's not long at all. I might do a song in 30 minutes. I might do a song in a couple hours. It just depends, but it's not a bad process at all. It's just far as it's just being in the good mental space to sit there and do it.
Okay. Well, we have 5 more minutes, so I wanted to ask you something. I don't want to put you on the spot by this. So if you're just kind of like, oh, I have to think about it, that's fine. But being a woman and loving hip hop and being able to, like now with having my daughter home, it's full time. There's not a lot of time for me to like secretly go listen to the hip hop songs I want to listen to so she doesn't hear all the
Right.
different things that are said in it. And I'm just curious with everything that's going on. Have you thought about, because I've seen this even on lives from people from different countries who are also Black. Have you thought about changing or maybe not including as much as the N word anymore? Or you're like, that's part of my language, that's the way I speak, I'm just going to keep doing it? Do you have an opinion about that at all as far as not using it anymore or keep using it?
Yeah, I mean, and it's just my opinion. Like, I think it's two different words. If you
Okay.
understand what I'm saying, I
Yeah.
feel like I feel like er and a on the end is two different words. It's not really in the same content. Like I grew up like that, so it's not disrespectful to me. I don't see the disrespectful aspect. And if anybody needed me to personally explain that to them, I could break it down to them. I would never use that in no disrespectful way. But me personally, I wouldn't change it. I can't change nothing like that. I can grow as I grow, and if it changes like that, but me just actually saying I'm gonna stop doing it, I'm not gonna do that because it's not gonna be genuine. It ain't gonna be organic.
No, I just had to ask because I was watching this live of this lady in Ireland, and she was bringing up the fact that that's one of those things that people feel comfortable saying it because they hear it in songs, they hear it in movies. And I know from an American experience, like it's different for us, but I grew up overseas being an Air Force brat. And
Right.
so I can see, like, oh, maybe that could be very tough when you don't have a group of friends around you that are also Black that you could say the A version. And so, like, it could be a different thought process for them, but they look to American movies and music as, you know,
Yeah.
as part
Yes.
of their culture. So that was just, I had you on, had to ask, thought I'd bring it up,
Nah. It's
you
nah.
know.
Nah. That's a great question.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just curious, but oh, here we go. We got some more questions coming in. Oh, look, you're getting a request. Can you impromptu rap something now?
Oh, they want me to freestyle. Go subscribe to my YouTube, D-Way TV, and check me out up there. I rather you get it the best way you can get it.
I hear that. I hear that. Like it wasn't, we didn't plan it, and I didn't think about asking beforehand, so you'd be ready for that. But
Yeah,
great
D-Way
question. I'll
TV.
try that again.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll
D-Way
put it in
TV.
the comments. Okay, and then all right, got 2 minutes. I just want to. All right. Do you want to cross over into film or TV as well?
Yeah, I do, but I kind of have thought about the adding thing, but I really feel like I can write like a whole movie script. Like
Mm,
I got so much on my mind as far as that. Like I really want to get into that for sure. Like
like that's where the money's at. So
yeah,
that would
yeah,
be awesome.
yeah. I'm a
Okay.
natural.
Do you like working in a studio, or is it like what is the situation that you record in?
I like working in studios, but I don't like a normal studio setting. Like I don't like 20 people in my studio session. Like I like to be one on one, just me and producer. Like
Nice.
I
Okay.
like it to be calm.
That's great. Okay. Got everything posted. I was just making sure I didn't miss anybody's comments. And forgive me if I don't say your comments. I use a third party app that posts to Facebook. So sometimes it's not until I log off and go to my Facebook page that I see all the comments. So just if I missed your comment, sorry, I'll see it later and I'll try to answer you as soon as possible. All right. That's perfect. Well, I can't thank you enough for being my guest. And I'm so excited about everything you got going on. I know you're in the midst of some big contract deals. So, very excited for you about that. It's
Yeah, for
about to
sure.
blow up. Don't forget about us little people when you have all these shows and all these singles coming out. Don't forget about coming back and telling us
No,
about it, giving some exclusives to the East Spot.
I can't wait to come back. I swear. I
All
appreciate
right.
you.
Yeah, it might be even in person if I have my studio set up by then. But that
Yeah,
would be great.
Hopefully, the virus will be cut down a little bit. Well, a
I
lot.
think at this point they just need to figure out a safe way to do things because it's
Right.
They're saying like it's going to take years for them to come up with a cure or a vaccine, and even with vaccines, it might not be 100% for everyone. So, but
Right.
Here's another good question from good old Auntie. Who would you like to go on tour with?
On tour, I'm gonna keep it in Carolina. I like to go on tour with DaBaby.
All right, I could see that. I can't
Yeah.
wait for your video to come out.
Yeah.
Do you like performing live?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Do you have any plans on doing any live streaming or any of that coming up?
Yeah, I've been thinking about it for my next project because I really want to like I was telling you about my recording process. I really want to document that, like do a small documentary, and that a live performance right now with what's going on would be real dope for that. So yeah.
Well, keep me posted because I will definitely share, and I will attend virtually as much as possible. So
Okay.
again, thank you so much for being my guest. Is there anything else you would like to share before we head out?
I just want everybody to go get in tune with what I already got going on. Like I said, my YouTube channel, D-Way TV, D-W-A-Y TV, Instagram, KingWay__. I just want everybody to get in tune. I got my latest project out now on all streaming platforms called Blame My Mind, Not My Heart. So everybody just go get in tune and you'll see what's coming up next.
All right. Well, thanks again for being my guest, and congratulations on everything that's going on. And you definitely make North Carolina proud. So keep doing what you're doing.
I appreciate you having me.
Oh, it's my pleasure. You have a good one.
All right, you too.
Bye. I am just loving how much I'm learning from Black Music Month this week with all the different singers I've had on, or entertainers, since some are singers, some are rappers, and tomorrow we'll have R&B artist Sammy, who actually started. Well, I don't know if I should say started, because he started off singing on his own, but he also did a song with Soulja Boy, Tell Him, which I think is the most famous songs he did in his youth. But he's done a lot of songs like I'm not gonna sing because then y'all are gonna tune off and unsubscribe. But he's done a lot of great fun songs, so I'm learning a lot. This is very interesting. I hope you're having a good time too. D-Way was so much fun. I loved his song. Let me see, actually. We might as well just close out to his video. Put it back up. Now that we know that he just shot that all like guerrilla style, unplanned, and just found a great location in Raleigh. So you need to be filming your films in Raleigh, or music videos or whatever, because hey, we got some great spots to shoot. So I'm going to just go ahead and end off on that. And you guys have a wonderful day. Make sure you are following D-Way on all the different platforms that he mentioned. I shared everything but Twitter because I couldn't find it quick enough. But his YouTube channel as well as his Instagram is up there. And thanks again for tuning in. Let's go ahead and show off some more from, see, that's the wrong one. There we go. There we go. Y'all have fun, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with Sammy at 6 o'clock, 3 p.m. Pacific time. See you then.
Yeah. Only way, it's way, I separated from the struggle, then got married to my hustle. I got patience on my side, to some losses I will rush. It's like I got too much pride, wanna help but I don't trust. And thank God that I'm alive, triple blessed, no I ain't lucky. I separated from the struggle, then got married to my hustle. I got patience on my side, to some losses I will rush. It's like I got too much pride, wanna help but I don't trust. And thank God that I'm alive, triple blessed, no I ain't lucky. Ain't no holding me back, it's on now. Telling the nigga niggas to calm down. I heard they say that I fell low. Can you tell they don't know what they talking about? You came in real with fake, no. Separate love from hate, yeah. You keep it solid with me. I promise that we gon' be straight. I try to give them the game, but you know they ain't listen. I done got focus, it's over for niggas. Talking more shit if you don't go and get it. Don't front him nothing, he act like a villain. Used to the fake, I resemble the different. Doubted myself, yeah, I knew I was strong. Room full of flaw, I might feel I'm alone. Thought we were keeping it real, I was wrong. Me and the struggle, we separated. I might talk a little shit, but I'm never hating. Breed gave me the game, now we elevate. Them L's gave a nigga hella patience, so we celebrate. Every time that money triple on us, got one team, I ain't switching on them. Playing both sides, guess you really separated from the struggle. Then got married to my hustle. I got patience on my side. To some losses, I will rush. It's like I got too much pride. Wanna help, but I don't trust. Just thank God that I'm alive. Triple blessed, no, I ain't lucky. I separated from the struggle. Then got married to my hustle. I got patience on my side. To some losses, I will rush. It's like I got too much pride. Wanna help, but I don't trust. Just thank God that I'm alive. Triple blessed, no, I ain't lucky. Yeah. Turn my losses into lessons. Ain't no letting off, no gas. Put these niggas under pressure. It's M's in my future. Gotta make a few investments. Wanna see me down bad, but that's why I don't respect. I just check. Nobody perfect, but I never pray. Lot of the homies that turn into snakes. Should've stayed down, but you couldn't wait. Hustle like me, I did that in your face. It ain't my fault you don't do for your kid. It ain't my fault that you don't get it in. See if you knew better, you gotta do better. I know these fuck niggas never gon' win. I don't think they understand. Nah, young nigga with a plan, yeah. Heard they sleeping on the board, yeah. Better lay up off the sand, yeah. Only hustle is a part of my vision. Got a question that they probably ain't with you. In the trap, I ain't partying with you. Trendsetter swear I gotta be ready from the struggle. Then got married to my hustle. I got patience on my side. To some losses, I will rush. It's like I got too much pride. Wanna help, but I don't trust. Just thank God that I'm alive. Triple blessed, no, I ain't lucky. I separated from the struggle. Then got married to my hustle. I got patience on my side. To some losses, I will rush. It's like I got too much pride. Wanna help, but I don't trust. Just thank God that I'm alive. Triple blessed, no, I ain't lucky.